Hey everyone, welcome to my gameplay playthrough of Life is Strange. And this is my first time playing this, and I will be playing it as though I'm the character, so I'll be making the decisions, or whatever the choices are, I'll choose from that and make the decisions how I would make in real life. So let's get started. Really excited. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player's choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. I sure will. I've had a dream like this.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go close to the hurricane. Seems like the most safest place to be, yeah? But I wouldn't know.
Holy shit.
Oh.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw him.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
That's a good picture.
Humanity is tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you
I
in a
can't
dark...
believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
And any one of
But
you could do
I
that
like
to
it
me.
old school. I do love my analog camera.
Too obvious.
I should take a quick picture now.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their
My little
beauty
camera
and
bag is
innocence?
battered, but still
She
kicking.
had a brilliant eye. So,
Journal.
she could have taken another
I
approach.
haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Okay. Prologue. Okay, I'll be reading this section. All the diary entries and whatever, I'll be reading them. So if you don't like to listen, you could always skip this part. Prologue. October 1st. October. My favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change. Is this even the first day? No, it's not. Is it? I don't even think it's... Yeah, no, it's not the first day. This is the first day. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't use to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to be, say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They are so weird. But they are happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Good. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to high school closest to home. That's true. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest. But in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were seeking with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. En contraire, now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson. Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. My mom and dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room. Though I caught my mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat, and some piercings. Maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything. Unless I'm busted. I get busted. And there will be so super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about this, that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up to me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. She put a date on that? Or a timestamp? Bet she couldn't sleep. My first entry from my new dorm the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew! I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine. I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled in a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right now, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So, that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all. Woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. Truly wiped out. September 4. I have a ass load of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. He talked about photographers, and he actually named a He actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all of the social dysfunction. That's good for you. It's good for her. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. Reminds me of my life. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in the Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell. So Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended. But him and Victoria are part of the silly elite Vortex Club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the beaches here, like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forgot how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us to all enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco, a lot of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell. And of course, I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October. So I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science classes of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I had a cool physics professor too. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. Excuse me. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? Here's the last 2 pages. October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into teeny flames. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon, Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. She must be a really good friend. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. It's good to hear that from parents, when parents tell you you have all the time in the world. It's good. At least it reassures you that they're not rushing you, but in your inner clock you should want to, maintain a good balance of when to do things and just make small goals through time. At least that's my opinion. Max. Okay. Okay. I'll be reading these. I think these are bios. Max. Acadia Bay, Oregon. My name is Max Clawfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be a part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever. At least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So, I'm 18 now, an official adult. Even though I don't always feel so wise and mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese! Who's this? Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher, and one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all the incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kind of aloof, and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right, but I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored. What's his name? Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile, or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. What's so funny about that? Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often. Maybe invite her to tea or a movie? Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated movies. Shush, I'm dreaming. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18 years old at pretentious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They'd cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club, and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. At least, if this is, what's her name? Max's commentary on her, at least she sees the good in her too, so she could see the good and bad in people. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Ha! Chrysalis. Okay. Rachel Amber, love forever. I wonder if there's like a broken skateboard. Squirrel with a set of beer or soda. Who's that man? I think that's her room. Those are her pictures. Something's broken with the football. A trailer. I don't know if that's a crow. Could mean something to come. And a sunset. Cool. Let's go read her text messages. Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little angel. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Hey Max, you around? Always, you okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely. I'm free. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please, make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for physics a physics test. So if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. That's how many messages? He's been calling for 3 days and she has a message back.
For Robert Frank.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
So this will be the ending of my first episode, or my first gameplay of this Life is Strange. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you again. Bye.